Turn the light on there. Give us a little bit of light. I'm at a pilot station. Oh, how's everyone doing? Cheggle says no super chat tonight for being late. Well, I'm sorry. It's 9:07. I'm not that late. I had to run into the gas station and use the bathroom. And it was gross. Oh, how is everyone doing? I don't know. What day is it? It's Tuesday, I think. Is everyone in there having a good evening? Holigo says my grandma passed away today. I'm sorry to hear that. Amanda Fletcher says, hi Jacob, I watch your videos all the time. Please say hi to me. Well, hello, Amanda Fletcher. Sorry, I don't know, maybe my eyes adjusting the light here. Have a little bit of trouble reading. That's not good. But I'll try here. I think there's like a spotlight in my eyes up here that's making it difficult to read. So, can I go back to Billy Bob's Wonderland? What's new at Billy Bob's Wonderland? What am I doing in the car? That's what I always ask myself. I'm always in this car. This car, they fixed Billy Bob's Wonderland. Well, I'll see next time I'm in. I was gonna go up there and check when I went up to Mothman Festival. Unfortunately, they canceled Mothman Festival this year. Oh, why did they cancel Mothman? It was because of COVID. It was right during the height of like the Delta spike. So I don't know. Did I make it to CryptidCon? No, I think it was they had a CryptidCon in Kentucky. John Schott said, so Adam Lewis stopping Disney, stop and travel to the U.S. in January. I saw you put out a video this morning. I hadn't had a chance to watch it yet. Where am I going next? You can expect a lot of videos from Florida coming up in the next couple weeks. I've been spending a lot of time in Florida doing things. Sorry, am I off tonight? I'm sorry, I'm trying. Be Yourself Adventures. Thank you for the super chat. This is Jacob. Sorry I missed you here in my home state of Arizona. Or please believe it or not. Yeah, I checked that out. Back in, gosh, I think it was back in October or September or somewhere in between. I guess there is no in between September and October. So September or October, I stopped out there in Arizona. The video came out a little more recently than that, but. And by the way, if it was ever asking me about questions about other people's personal lives, you can save it. I'm not talking about other people's personal lives here on my channel. If someone wants to talk about their personal life, they'll probably do it on their channel. And if they're not talking about their personal life, they probably don't want to talk about it. Am I okay? I'll always be okay, in a way, until I'm dead or sick. Yeah, I'm on the road driving all day today, but I did want to keep my commitment with the live chat. Mind blown watcher. Thank you for the super chat. Says, hi Jacob. Well, hello to you. Hang on. Uh-oh. How much for a gallon of regular? I think it was 3. I don't even listen. I travel so much, like I don't even pay attention. I don't even pay attention to the gas prices. Getting stressed about gas, I can't do it. I just can't be bothered to be stressed about gas because I have to go. I have to use it. I have to use it. Otherwise, I can't do my job. So I just kind of have to accept that gas is going to cost what gas is going to cost. Fishing time. Thank you for the super chat. It says, have you been to the Kansas City area? You should check out Western Missouri as well. I have been to Kansas City, I think. I don't know if I filmed anything there. I'm trying to think if I filmed anything while I was in Ryan Note also, hey Jacob, let's talk Tiger King season 1, 2. I'm all about talking about some Tiger King season 2. So you guys let it rip if you want to have any thoughts, ideas. Well, I'll be more than happy to chat Tiger King. Jen's Travels, thank you for the super chat. Says happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for your videos. Well, thank you so much. I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving as well. I do have to check in here real quick. I got my laptop pulled up. For some reason, YouTube, you have to go on the set certain settings in the live stream. You have to get on a laptop and do it. You can't do it from your phone. Super annoying. I wish YouTube would just put all the features on the phone, because I think most people just use the phone features anyways. So I hate having to pull out my laptop just to like click a button. Do I think Joe is guilty or was he set up? I mean, he was set up for sure. But at the same time, he's guilty, right? Like, I think he definitely paid, but I think it was kind of, the whole thing was kind of set up. I think the other guys were involved and he was the only one that got in trouble and it was kind of BS. But I do think he's guilty on the animal stuff. Ryan Nodal says, I know you thought maybe they should have talked more about Joe Exotic's pardon. I don't know. I just thought that, like, I don't know. What was the guy? The guy that was, people, oh man. The guy that was trying to get Joe's pardon seemed like a interesting character. Seemed like, I don't know. Seemed like they could have just Eric Cowie passed out from acute alcohol abuse, meaning that he drank himself to death. That's really sad. Was he a lawyer? I don't even know if he is a legitimate lawyer. Oh, McDonald's Wi-Fi is a suck fest. It really is. What I found traveling, skip the McDonald's Wi-Fi, go straight for the Starbucks Wi-Fi. Just Dadrum, Doc Ant. Yeah, no, there was no Doc Antle in Tiger King #2. I don't think Tiger King 1 brought him the sort of attention that he likes. My night's going okay. I just wish I didn't have to open my laptop and change the settings because people don't know how to act in public. Mike Sharp, thank you for the super chat. Have you ever been to Fabens, Texas? Cattleman Steakhouse has movie sets. There they will ride you around a tractor bike. I've never heard of that. That's very interesting. I may have to check that out at some point. Let's see. We want to do some settings. Change the settings real quick here. Customization. Just getting this in the, you know, I wish I didn't have to put like special restrictions on the chat, and probably 90% of you know how to act, but a small amount of people just don't know how to act. Doc Antle's in jail? Is that real? Okay, so I think I got things set where they need to be set, and I can give you guys the attention you deserve. RSP Las Vegas, thank you for the super chat. This is my first dark ride, was where the Beverly Center is in West Hollywood. It was scary being 4 years old. I've been hooked ever since. You rock. Well, thank you. Of course, I love me some dark rides as well. So there was a dark ride in West Hollywood. I don't know anything about that particular dark ride, but yeah, there should be more like stuff like that in Hollywood. Yeah, subscriber mode is on. All that means is that you have to be a subscriber to chat. Only reason I put that on there is because it discourages people from making fake accounts. And, you know, if you want to subscribe, it'll let you. It takes a little time to kick in. I think I set it on 10 minutes. But you can subscribe, and then 10 minutes later, you can get to chatting. Then if you don't want to be subscribed after that, you can unsubscribe. But I figure, you know, I think most people, probably the most people in this chat would be subscribed anyways, right? Who here is not subscribed? That's just, I don't know, that seems odd to me. When did I come to Springfield, Massachusetts? Oh, I filmed that video the same day I did, where else did I go that day? I think that was when I did Pure Terror. Ryan Odell says, Tim Stark is such a disgusting person. What he spoke to those women in the courtroom was just awful. And how he thought he could escape the third. Yeah, he was a mean man. A mean old man, Tim Stark. I mean, I must admit, you know, he's very colorful. It's entertaining to see his some of his antics, but yeah, the way he talked to people was disgusting. He had no respect for anyone or anything, and it just seems like the way he talked to, yeah, like Ryan, you put it exactly right. It's just disgusting the way he talked to people. Zachary Sherrill says, I know I already told you, but thanks for the pin and the Big Bass Capital postcard. Just wonder why you folded in half. Yeah, I always send, when I send the pins, I send a postcard with it. Unfortunately, the postcards do not fit. They do not fit in the mailer, so I do have to fold them in half. Adventures with Crew says, do you plan to do any YouTube shorts? I don't understand the purpose of YouTube shorts. I just like making videos. 77 Pictures, thank you for your super chat. Oh, I forgot I have a drink. They're making a Hocus Pocus 2. I didn't even know they were doing that. Ryan Odall says, why have you decided to push your videos in the afternoon now? So, for the longest time, and this is still for the most part true, I try to stay out of the rabbit hole of like YouTube algorithm. Like a lot of people I'm gonna make videos are like super trying to figure out the algorithm. They're like, what time of day should I upload? What days of the week should I upload? What should my thumbnail be? What should my title be? What should the tags be? I try to stay out of that because I feel like a man could drive himself insane trying to figure that out. But so recently, though, I think it was Boogie. I think Boogie gave me the advice about uploading at the time. You want to, I guess, try to upload. Theoretically, I guess the idea is you try to upload at the time when your viewers are most active, and so it gets a bunch of views right away, and that supposedly helps with the algorithm. Again, I try not to think about the algorithm too much because I'm worried it'll make me go crazy. But I looked at my statistics. Most 3 p.m. is when most of my viewers are active. So that's when I started. That's where I've set my videos to upload now. Because before I always like to do it early in the day because I thought people could wake up and check it out. But I guess it supposedly is helpful to upload it at 3. I don't know if in the long run, I don't know if it really makes a difference, but I'm just seeing if it does. I see there's a little kitty there, a little gas station kitty. I always get so sad seeing cats when I stop at a gas station or something and there's like a colony of cats. I get so sad. I wish I could take them home and give them a warm house and feed them kitty food. Camp Cuter says, what is that, a tattoo? I've never noticed. Yeah, I have a tattoo. I have more than one tattoo. I have that tattoo on my arm, and I have this tattoo on my shoulder there. Maybe I'll get some more tattoos. Jack Vegetable says, do you think you do a morning live stream anytime soon? I don't think a morning live stream would be good. I think I'm not like a morning person. I'd be grumpy. I'd just be yelling at everyone and frowning. What did I get to eat at Taco Bell? I just got a bunch of soft tacos. I don't like to eat at Taco Bell very much anymore because they got rid of all my favorite menu items. RSP Las Vegas, thank you for the super chat. It was called Beverly Park from 1945 to 1974. Now where the Beverly Center in West Hollywood is now. Also called Pony Lane. Check it on YouTube. Sounds interesting. Ever think of a Mothman tattoo? I actually have a Mothman tattoo right there. Oh. Eric Henley says, did you make your intro video? Would love to know the artist. Artist is Creaties. Creaties, my friend Jeff. Very talented artist, very talented graphic designer and animator. He does most of his work. He used to post on YouTube a lot. He does most of his work on Instagram now. So check out Creaties on Instagram. What are my tattoos of? I have the boll weevil on my arm there. And then these, I don't know if you can see, on this arm, this is actually mostly things that have been featured on my channel. Got Mothman up there at the top. There's Zoltar, Donkey Lady, the Hodag, Sasquatch, Fiji Mermaid, Robert the Doll, Shrunken Head, Olmec, an Olmec head, and a jar with a conjoined piglet in it. Just add more cryptids. There's a lot of cryptids already. But I think the biggest omission, I wish I had, maybe I could get the Flatwoods Monster added in right there. Ryan notices I love how you keep pushing the button on that Oh My Cat at Ripley's Hollywood. Just love that laugh. Can you do the same laugh? Oh, how's it sound? It's like... Melanie Justice says you plan on getting more tattoos. I do want to get some more tattoos. I always think, like, it's just hard because I'm traveling all the time. Maybe I'll travel. Maybe I'll get tattoos on the road. There's a tattoo artist in, where is he at? In Massachusetts that wants to give me a possum tattoo. But I don't know. Tattoos require you to hold still. I like getting tattoos. It's actually relaxing, super relaxing. T. Chambers says you get a tattoo like Bam Bam Bigelow on my head. I don't know. It's a big commitment. It's good to see a Super Bowl dad. Yes, good old Super Bowl dad. Pope of Chilitown tattoo. Connor Pierce says, do you do YouTube full time or do you just have a day job that allows you to travel a lot? No, this is my full-time thing. I could not do this. I could not travel this much. I could not film this much. I could not upload this much if I had another job to do. And that's one of the hardest things about YouTube for like new YouTubers. You know, when you start a YouTube channel, like, you're not going to make any money for a long time. I mean, I'm not going to say, I can't say that for everyone. You know, some people, maybe you'll hit on something right away. That's pretty rare. You know, most YouTubers I know, you know, they didn't make money for a long time. They didn't make money for a long time. So you really have to be dedicated and willing to basically work for free in the hopes that someday you can make money doing it. I wouldn't recommend anyone, I would discourage anyone from getting into YouTube with the idea of they want it to be a job. You know, do it because it's a passion, and then if it turns into a job, then that's all gravy. Paul Hoffman says, if you ask Taco Bell, they can still make the old stuff for you. They won't make a Mexi Melt. I've been refused a Mexi Melt at McDonald's, at Taco Bell. Been straight up refused. Cellophane Zombie says, does YouTube really cover all the entry fees and everything? Are you asking, do they pay the entrance fees? No, that comes out of, it comes out of the money I make. And it's expensive. It's expensive to travel. You know, I have to pay the gas. I have to pay the hotel rooms. I have to pay the entry fee. So, you know, just think about that. I mean, that's a lot of money that goes into making one video. You know, there's definitely videos that I've lost money on that I've not made my money back. Camp Cooper says, how do you become friends with Boogie? Through Adam. Adam introduced me and Boogie. Hope Boogie, I haven't talked to Boogie in a couple days. Hope he's doing all right. Have I ever thought of getting a van and sleeping in it? I've thought of it. People suggest getting like an RV to travel. That's not practical. Chris, thank you for the $4 super chat to sponsoring a gallon of gas. Well, thank you. I could always use a gallon of gas. Zachary Sherrill says, I still have yet to watch Antichrist. I need to know why Chaos reigns. Yeah, please don't watch Antichrist. Please don't watch Antichrist. It's a movie that you'll regret watching. It's horrible. By horrible, I mean like it's traumatizing. There's just horrific visuals that no one should ever see. I don't even think I'm allowed to describe some of the things. I can get demonetized for just saying some of the things that happens in Antichrist. But yeah, in Antichrist, there's a big, the scene that everyone remembers from Antichrist is not necessarily the most horrible scene, but there's a dead fox and he comes to life. He takes a bite out of himself, and then he goes, chaos reigns. It's so stupid. Cellophane Zombie, thank you for the super chat. It says, we love and appreciate you. You bring my girlfriend and I so much joy. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for your support. Big Joe and Leah's World. It was nice meeting you at the chili cook-off. Amanda Fletcher recommends the 13th Gate in Baton Rouge as a haunted house, possibly for next season. Jeannie L says, does traveling hurt your relationships? I mean, you know, it is what it is, right? Caleb McCleary, thank you for the super chat. This is me and my girlfriend. Love your videos. They bring so much entertainment. Could you say hi to her for me? Her name is Alexis. Absolutely. Hello, Alexis. Maybe I just trigger people's Alexis. Alexis, play Mother by Danzig. Did that work for anyone? Alec Wegman says, what does your travel schedule look like through the week? Do you like a couple of days on and off? Usually if I'm on the road, I'm filming. No days off. No, Mr. No Days Off. That's what they call me. When I'm gone, I don't take days off. Maybe, I'm not gonna say I never have. Like, there's been times where I woke up and I'm like, I can't do it today. My bones hurt and I can't keep moving. So maybe once or twice, 1 or 2 or 3 times maybe, in the middle of a trip, I've just said, no, I gotta take today off for myself. That's very rare. I feel like I'm wasting money spending on staying in a hotel room and not working. Jeannie L, thank you for the super chat. I hope things get better for you, Jacob. Hugs. I mean, I won't say things are bad. Things are just things. Life. Ryan Nodal, actually, yeah. I think that's where I stole that from. Mr. Darren Young. Whatever happened to Darren Young? How long do I go on trips? It varies. This trip I'm on right now, I'm coming back after about a week and a half. I was on the road for almost 6 weeks, doing the Halloween videos. I didn't say anything happened that makes things bad. I'm not saying that things are bad. You know. Life has difficulties for everyone. You know, everyone in this chat right now, all 348 people. There's probably not a single person here that could say they don't have at least one major challenge currently affecting their life. Mr. Geeking says, do you have a pet turkey? No. Should I? Ugh. This is regular Pepsi. I usually get diet. I wish that was diet. That's too sweet. I've not got a hotel room for tonight. The plan is to sleep at home tonight. Do I ever sleep in the car? I have, but I don't like to sleep in the car. Oh, it hurts my bones. Doug Weisberg, thank you for the super chat. Carpetbagger, Machine Gun Kelly, Rock Music, Eminem, Sega Genesis, Mania, thank you for the super chat. And that stream of consciousness. SG says, hey Jacob, missed the Mexican pizza. I love the Mexican pizza. The Mexi Melt, those are the ones I miss. The Mexican pizza, the beef Mexi Melt, and the grilled stuffed burrito. Zachary Cheryl, thank you for the super chat. It says, for making life way more enjoyable. Love seeing places in North Carolina I went to as a kid. Ghost Town, Myrtle Beach, Ripley's, Mr. Hill. Love it all, man. Well, thank you so much. Ryan says, I always enjoy your Earthquake the Ride through after Chili Festival. It's a tradition. Must honor the tradition. I think I've done it in every Chili video. I think. Yeah, Morty, formerly of Morty and Beard. He's going to be restarting his channel soon. I'll let him say what he's doing when he's ready. But he's also got a podcast, a wrestling podcast called Developmentally Speaking. Alex Wegman says, I missed the Cool Ranch Dorito look. Yeah! I like the Cool Ranch Doritos Locos Taco too. Why'd they get rid of it? They're like, we got too many people coming to Taco Bell. We can't handle all this business. We need to get rid of this stuff that's good so less people come. Chris says at Taco Bell, they'll still make retired menu items only if they're not busy. I hate being told no at Taco Bell. It's humiliating. T says Morty is the Hawkeye of the Baggerverse. That's an insult, I think. Yeah, I don't, I like the Cool Ranch Doritos way better. I don't understand why everyone likes nacho cheese so much. I think Cool Ranch is where it's at. Olivia Buff, thank you for the super chat. Thanks for being an inspiration to do what you love. Well, thank you. Do I really inspire people to do things? I don't know. Joseph Kilpatrick says, what is there interesting to do in Waynesville? You know, a lot of vloggers, they just vlog the town they live in. They just show all the cool stuff the town they live in. And I've done like 6 videos in Waynesville in 7 years. Ryan says, do you know if the hotel pizza scam is still a thing? Yes, I can verify. Still active. Mark Ziahammer, thank you for the super chat. Carpetbagger, your episodes help get me through difficulties. Carpetbagger is all about escape from life's difficulties. Well, thank you, and I hope that I can continue being an escape. I try, I try not to put anything in my videos that's too, I want it to be I want people to enjoy it. I want people to be able to escape a little bit. I originally was trying not to mention COVID in my videos because I thought people didn't want to hear about COVID. But COVID became such a part of our lives that I felt like I couldn't leave it out anymore. Mr. Patrick says, will you see Burger Planet this trip? He's reformed. Reformed from what? Doug Weisberg, thank you for the super chat. Says, yo, can you shout out the Bad News Boys, a Mountain Stand, Mountain Dew lifestyle? No feet, no sleep, 2023. Okay, I think I did shout that out, but I'm not sure what that was. I like Ghostbusters. I just, I don't know. The last Ghostbusters was kind of meh. The one with the female Ghostbusters, it was not that good. Exploring Ryan, how are you doing, buddy? Saw Exploring recently. Hither Moon says, do you think your previous job has something to do with you wanting your videos to help people escape? I think so. I think so. I think what I did in my job was so intense and so like challenging and so sad that I think I started growing towards the whimsy, the happiness, the joy, instead of the despair, and the human suffering that I worked with every day of my life. Amanda Dodd says, I miss nacho fries, Mexican pizza for Tacos Bells, hashtag big girl problems. Nothing wrong with that. People gotta eat. Do I like The Exorcist? Exorcist is really scary, I think. Although I haven't watched it in like probably over 20 years. Maybe I need to go back and watch The Exorcist, see if it was scary as I remember. Alec Wegman says, do you ever go to sports arenas in Mercedes? I don't really follow any sports outside of wrestling. I don't really film wrestling. Sometimes I film independent wrestling, but Bradley Keys will be going to the Christmas parade in Gatlinburg. We may check that out. No, I have not seen Ghostbusters Afterlife. I've been so busy. Hedvig says, what was your last job? The sad one. I worked in Child Protective Services. I investigated child abuse and child neglect. Mark C. Hammer says, Exorcist does hold up. Foamfoot says, you remember Doink the Clown. I loved Doink. Doink the Clown is seriously one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I've been to the Wiki Watching Mermaid Show. I have. Favorite Will Smith movie, and why is it Pursuit of Happiness? I've never seen Pursuit of Happiness. I'm trying to think of a Will Smith movie I like. Men in Black. Men in Black's okay. Let's go with Men in Black. Doesn't justice be missed. Why is the carpetbagger in the car? This is where I live, in a car. I mean, I do have a house too, but I probably spend more time in my car than I do my house. Hedvig says, answer, thank you for giving children a voice. May I ask why I quit? I quit because I did a video on this when this happened 4 years ago, when I was told by my job that I was not allowed to have my YouTube channel anymore. And so I quit because I wasn't going to give up my YouTube channel. I had worked so hard, put so much love and passion and so much of myself into this YouTube channel that I was not willing to give it up. And at the time, I didn't necessarily think, well, I'll just do YouTube, because I wasn't making enough money to just do YouTube at that point. But I'm like, I'll never be able to live with myself if I give this up, if I stop doing YouTube. And it turned out to be the right decision, definitely. It still hurts me that they did that to me, but I don't know. I need to get over it. Ryan Nodell says Darby Allin sleeps in the cars or before big matches, no matter how far he's gone. Darby Allin is interesting. Oh, a lot of comments given there all at once. Zab H, thank you for the super chat. Says, if you can shout out to my wife Lucy, she's a big fan of yours. She watches your videos every day with our 6-month-old son Zachy. Absolutely, big shout out to Lucy. Softberry says, I am always surprised you don't stay with fans when you travel. I mean, you got to be careful. You just can't. It's not safe practice to stay with people you don't know. I have a few people I stay with. But I don't like to be a bother to people. Joshua Reblex, I love the Field Museum videos. Live in Northern Illinois and visit my hometown, Chuck E. Cheese, Rockford. Yes. And love the Field Museum. Probably my favorite museum growing up. Vagabond says, people have been posting online that south of the border is being demolished. Have you been by it lately? I've not been by it lately, but I can confirm that it is not being demolished. They are demolishing a handful of buildings. Apparently the buildings, I guess they were looking at renovating the buildings, and the buildings were not, I guess, worth saving. So they decided to tear down some of the buildings and start fresh. But people posted online pictures that made it appear that the entire south of the border was being torn down, which was not accurate. From Foots' how's Boogie doing? I think Boogie's doing good. I haven't talked to him in a few days. I think he's doing pretty good. Ryan Nodall says, did you hear about Seth Rollins being attacked by a fan last night? Did not hear that. Hope he's okay. Hope my doors are locked. Yeah, they are, but I'm okay. I'm all good. What's the worst thing that could happen at a truck stop? Oh no, I can't get tired. I got a long way to drive still. Yeah, I heard of Susan Cox. I heard about Joe Exotic had prostate cancer. That sucks. Wonder Rob, thank you for the super chat. This is Jacob. I'm so glad you decided to follow your heart. Enjoy your channel. Well, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Janie Shadner says, do your kids get excited when you've been gone a while? My daughter is 17. I don't know that she notices when I'm gone. Yeah, the new Tommy Travel says new Tiger King not as good as first. No, it's not, and there's no way that it ever could have been. You know, the first Tiger King was this epic, interconnected story of all these people's lives, and Tiger King 2 was basically just an update, like what's been going on in those people's lives, you know, anything new that's come to light or that's happened. And then it's only been, you know, what, like a year and a half since the first Tiger King. So yeah, I mean, it really shouldn't be. It was more of an update, just a kind of an update of what's going on. Doug Weisberg, thank you for the super chat. Can you say skateboard MTV, Machine Gun Kelly, totally tatted, loud radio, maximum carbs, triple neck guitar, neon colored vehicle registration, 2 Jim Carreys in a blue and green Grinch suit, slam a LaCroix? What? SG, thank you for your super chat. I hope you have a safe trip home and have a happy Thanksgiving. Hope you have a happy Thanksgiving as well. Chris, thank you for the super chat. Says, here's to an energy drink or pack of combos. Try not to drink the energy drinks. I used to drink them when I had a third shift job, and I would get really bad heartburn. Josh Pullum, thank you for the super chats. Always enjoy your vids. Your videos are looking better and better. What kind of camera are you using these days? Keep up the great work. Safe travels. I think my camera's put away, but I use a Canon G7X. It's a good low light camera, and it works for other situations pretty good. So I basically use that, and then I use a GoPro occasionally. Oh, I don't use a GoPro. My GoPro got stolen, and now I use a DJI Osmo Action Cam. Anna Ratcliffe, thank you for the super chat. Happy holidays to you as well. Susan Cox says, Jeff Lowe is Team Joe now. Yeah, that isn't even, like, how much sense does that even make? How much sense does that even make? Like, the whole reason Joe went to prison was because of Jeff Lowe. Jeff Lowe is a schemer. I'll tell you what. They talked about, he had a scam where he was going to take donations of items to help raise money for domestic violence agency, and he just kept all the stuff, sold it, then kept the money. That's not right. That's he's a smooth talker, that Jeff Lowe. Tanya Gesser says, will you attend the Oddities Expo in Charlotte next year? I do want to attend some more Oddities Expos. I just need to make it work with my schedule, figure out if I can be in the same places. Who's my favorite Dr. Seuss character? The original Grinch. The Grinch from the movie, not the Jim Carrey Grinch. The Grinch from the original animated. Because, you know, the Jim Carrey Grinch acts like Jim Carrey. But the original Grinch was quieter, more conniving, more scheming. And the Jim Carrey Grinch is loud and obnoxious like Jim Carrey. Baddest of Dragons, how do you keep all your events and videos planned out? I have a calendar. I plan stuff out. Jeff Guido, Says, what do you think of the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict? I'm not going to get into that. I do think that the issue may be more with Wisconsin's laws. And I watched a video on the case today, and that case is very complicated. Like, I would not want to be a juror in that case because there is a lot of things to consider. Ryan Odell says, you know, the man that sings "You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch" is also the voice of Tony the Tiger. I did know that, actually. Yeah. Grace says, didn't you meet Eric Cowie during your visit? Yes. Eric Cowie appears in one of my videos. I was really sad to hear about him passing. Connor says, Konnichiwa from Japan. It's noon in Japan. I want to go to Japan someday, but I need a translator. Joe Hart says, is House on the Rocks still your favorite roadside attraction? I think so. I think so. But Omega Mart's a close second. Brandon Brown says, tell McDonald's to bring back steak, egg, and cheese. Love the steak, egg, and cheese. Ryan says they speak English in Japan. Like, do they speak enough English where I don't need to speak Japan? Oh no, Senator Perry. Thank you for the super chats. Monster Mash Burger and Pigeon Forge closed forever. Oh no. That sucks. I wanted to go back there. Brock says, you've been to the first American Museum in Oklahoma City. I have not. Have I been to the new aquarium in St. Louis? I was going to go there, but they were sold out of tickets when I went there. Quacking Gooses, there's an island in Japan full of cats. I'd love to go there. Audie Peterson, thank you for the super chat. What car do I drive? I drive a Chevy Equinox. Chevy Equinox. Joe Dursa saw me in a Travis Tritt music video. I don't remember being in a Travis Tritt music video. There's another Monster Mash Burger somewhere. Morristown is the... So did they more like move? I've never been to the Kentucky State Fair. I actually have. How would you feel in traveling with an all-electric car? I've heard it's tricky having an all-electric car because you got to basically keep stopping, and I think it takes a while to charge. I mean, I'd love to get something like that someday, but I don't know. It seems like trying to do that right now. I don't know how many charging locations there are. It seems like you'd have to plan your whole trip around being able to charge your car. A song called Ghost Town Nation. You was drinking moonshine. I don't think I was in a Travis Tritt music video. I swear I wasn't in a Travis Tritt music video. Ryan says charging locations are limited. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely be open to it, you know? I just think it's not reached a point where it's doable to me. But isn't also, okay, Susan Cox said, I think you'd have 500 miles on some electric cars. I mean, that's pretty good, but like, I heard that like it takes a while to charge. Like, you can't just like, you can't just like fill it up like with gas. I think you have to like plug it in and kind of sit there a while the car recharges. So that'd be like if your phone takes that long to charge, can you imagine how long it takes to charge a car? Counter says, come out to Japan, Tokyo, Disney Sea, Osaka, Universal Studios. A bunch of Japanese haunted houses. Oh man, I bet Japanese haunted houses are scary. I'd love to, but part of it, like, I don't know, how would I ask for permission to film? I don't speak Japanese. I feel like I need someone to help me with Japanese. I don't know. I just couldn't see it working for me as much as I travel and how fast I need to get from place to place. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a hybrid, but I think they're still pretty expensive. Zachary Sherrill says, last Meow Wolf video, it seemed like there's a lot of people there. Yeah, that's one of the unfortunate things about Meow Wolf is it is very crowded. So it's really, it takes away from the whole feeling of immersion when there's just like 1,000 people around. I mean, I know it's no one's fault. I don't, I understand they gotta let people in. People want to see it. You gotta let them see it. But yeah, it'd be great. It'd be great to have Meow Wolf to myself. I actually took 2 years of Japanese in high school, and I can't. Cameron White says, I just looked it up. You're definitely in the Travis Tritt video. I am not in the Travis Tritt video. What are you guys talking about? The timestamp. 0.47 of the video. It's you drinking. I swear. Okay. Let me see if I can get my laptop to work, because, I mean, I never met Travis Tritt. I've never heard of this video. So if I'm... You guys are pulling my leg, I think. All right. Let's see. Okay, so we'll go to YouTube. We'll look at, was it Travis Tritt Ghost Town? Okay, so that's a 47. I can't play the music because I'll get a copyright strike. So I'll turn the music off. But, oh, yeah, it's gonna play an ad. I'm gonna address this rumor. So 47 seconds. That is me. That is me. What the heck? Oh, now I don't. I miss it? Is it like really brief? Okay. Corn and beans and moonshine. That's me. Why am I in a Travis Tritt video? Did I? Why am I in a Travis Tritt video? It's definitely me. Did they ask me? I don't remember saying yes to this. I mean, I would have said yes. I guess I'm in a Travis Tritt video. If this ever happened to you guys where you found out that you're in a Travis Tritt video and you didn't even know it? Did I walk across the camera at the Jimmy Kimmel show? I did. Just walked back and forth until they got me. So Joshua Reblik says, I can honestly say no. Angelina Jones says it happens all the time. Finds out that she's gonna sue them. No, it's fine. I ain't mad. I'm just confused. Don VK. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for being awesome. Doing our part to keep this dirigible in the air and this train on the track. I appreciate it. Thank you. Ryan says, can you see yourself driving a Toyota Prius? Yeah, I would drive a Prius. I like this car here. I can put all my stuff in it. It's good on my back. That's the number one thing that with a car is that some cars make my back hurt. Okay, so apparently the Travis Tritt song, I couldn't play the song because I didn't want to get copyright struck. Even though they didn't ask me if they could put me in the video, I'm not allowed to play it on here anyways. I don't, I'm not trying to get money or anything. I'm not trying to squeeze blood out of a turnip. They got, the video had 68,000 views. I don't know how, I don't know. I don't know that much about country music. I know Travis Tritt was, I know he was a big deal at one point. I don't know. Connor says, I can help you out when you come to Japan. Yeah, I need someone. Do you speak Japanese? If you live in Japan, you probably speak Japanese. I would need a Sherpa. Not an actual Sherpa, a theoretical Sherpa. So Travis Tritt has a song called Ghost Town Nation. And apparently there's a clip of me drinking moonshine in it. That was at Old Smoky Moonshine. Did some did a moonshine tasting video. I don't normally drink. That's what's kind of hilarious about it. That video was released October 2020. So it's been out over a year. Maybe Travis Tritt is a subscriber. It's funny. It's funny sometimes. Like, when I find out people watch my videos. Like there's a podcast called Hack the Movies, and it's actually the guy that runs it. He used to work with the Angry Video Game Nerd, and on his podcast, one of his guests brought up one of my videos. I was like floored. Well, I was just watching it, and they freaking started talking about me. It was a weird feeling. And then I listened to a podcast called Stuff You Should Know, and they brought up one of my videos once. That was crazy because I listen to these are media that I consume, and then they're talking about me. It's really strange. McGing says Ghostbusters Afterlife out this Friday. Can't wait. I think Ghostbusters Afterlight's already out. My wife went and saw it with a friend the other day. So I think it's out. They're not streaming this one. Tim Knowles says, what do you think of Adam moving away from California and traveling on the road again? I think Adam should do whatever he feels inspired to do. As long as that's what he feels inspired to do, I think that's what's important. James Bottlezoni says, I think I saw you at the State Fair of Texas. I was there back in whenever they had it. What is your favorite attraction in Kansas? Oh, Dorothy's house, I think, was my favorite. Gabriella Miller says, are you going to be home with your family for Thanksgiving? That's the plan. Maroc, thank you for the super chat. Says, when are we buying that dark ride? Well, if someone gives me a $40,000 super chat, I'll go buy that dark ride. Yes, there's a full traveling dark ride for sale in working condition. It's $40,000. That's a lot of mun. No, that's definitely me. I don't know. The video itself is a bunch of just different clips of different people. So I don't know if they just went around YouTube taking snips. I don't think you're really supposed to do that, but I mean, it's fine with me. I don't care. I'm just strange that they didn't say something to me. Girly Gamers, what is the definition of what's considered a dark ride? Dark ride is generally a ride where there's tableaus, scenes. They call it a dark ride usually because it's indoors, darkened, and specifically lit scenes. Yeah, it's a song called Ghost Town Nation. Luna Makes 3 says, coolest YouTube story being in a music video against your will. Maybe I'll... it's just confusing. I mean, would you guys be confused if You were watching a Travis Tritt video and you were in it? And you didn't know why? Jordan Easel says, have you been to Dark Hour and Monster Museum? No. Which Monster Museum is that? I think Travis Tritt, to pay me back, he should do a cover version of my theme song and let me use it. Breck says, you officially made it. Is that how you know you've made it? When you show up in a random Travis Tritt video? Is Travis Tritt good? Let me just ask you guys. I don't know that much about Travis Tritt. I know that at one point he was pretty... I've heard his name mentioned multiple times as a country singer. Is he good? I mean, what do you guys think? Do we like Travis Tritt? Thumbs up? Thumbs down? I don't know any of his music. That's literally the only song of his I've heard. Is there a song? Is there like a famous song? Does he have like a big hit? Rosemary Dunn said he was really big in the 90s. That sounds right. Most of the country music I like is like either like alternative country music or like old school country music, like Loretta Lynn, Dolly Parton, Johnny Cash. I like then old school. I just don't listen to a lot of modern country music. Didn't Travis Tritt, like he had, I don't know what he looks like now, but I think he used to have like a big, like he used to have like big country hair, like a big like hair, didn't he? There's some sort of distinctive haircut, I feel. Oh, is it Southern rock? Just compared to Southern rock. So is it more Southern rock then than country? Was it a mullet? Did he have a big mullet? Okay, some people say he had an incredible mullet. I mean, if you guys are cool with Travis Tritt, then I'm cool with being in Travis Tritt video. Travis Tritt did a great cover of Honky Tonk Woman. JJ says Travis is a one-hit wonder. Well, what was his one hit? Was his Best of Intentions was his best songs? Is Joe Harden? I'd play some of his music right now, but I'd probably get a copyright strike. Joseph Kilpatrick says his most famous song is Here's a Quarter called Someone Who Cares. I think I've heard that. Okay, was this okay? Maybe Ryan can remember this. Travis Tritt, was that there was a one time WCW had a concert, a country music concert on one of their shows, and the main event was supposed to be Diamond Dallas Page versus Goldberg, but the country song, the country performance ran too long, so they cut off the main event. Was that Travis Tritt? Was it Travis Tritt that bumped Goldberg and Diamond Dallas Page off the card? Jay Lottie says, yes, that was Travis Tritt. Okay. What's your take on face tattoos? I mean, I don't like to criticize other people's choices. I think people should do whatever they want with their bodies. I don't think the face tattoos, I don't like, okay, I don't like when they like replace their eyebrows with words. I think that looks weird. Like, I don't know. But at the same time, I can appreciate that someone doesn't care what anyone else thinks and just does what they want with their own face. I can admire that. "10 Foot Tall and Bulletproof" is an awesome song for Travis. Maybe I'll listen to some Travis Tritt on the rest of my way home. Awesome guy says, how has Dr. Seuss affected your life after visiting the museum? I think Dr. Seuss affected my life a lot when I was a young child. Just I always love the creativity of Dr. Seuss is pretty amazing. A lot of people, I think people criticize him for being full of nonsense, but I really liked it when I was a kid. I liked the creative creatures and things like that he would. Stephanie B says, brother, if you're not replacing your eyebrows with tattoos, you ain't living. And I do like Mulberry. What is it called? I should know the whole name, but the things you see on Mulberry Street, I think is the full name. That book was discontinued. That was one of the ones that was discontinued. That was one I liked when I was a kid. And I don't know. Maybe they should why don't they just edit like out the offensive parts? I mean, they could just do that. Just get rid of the animation. Like, I think on Mulberry Street, I think it was I don't think it was like a key element. I think it was a kind of a background thing. Xena Girl says, Eric Klein died from Tiger King. Wait a minute. Oh, you mean Eric Cowie, I think you mean. Or is there someone else? Smoky Mountain Dreamer says, hi, Jacob. It was great to meet you in Caliber. Great to meet you as well. Thornmage says, green eggs and ham was written as a bet. Yeah, wasn't that, like the limited amount of words? Like he said he could write a story in less than so many words. Megan Makes Cute says, have you been to Peck's Cho's American Dime Museum in Augusta? I have. Janine Shaner says you got to play that video for your wife when you get home. Yeah, she won't care. She won't care. Tim Knoll says, have you been in the Northern California Redwoods? No. Wait, maybe. Been to Santa Cruz. The mystery spot, they had redwoods, I think. Jeff Johnston from the Tiger King died from apparent suicide. Who's Jeff Johnston? Denise Boldia says suicide. Yeah, and this is correct. The Dr. Seuss estate that controls the books, they made the decision to get rid of the books. No one made them do it. No one asked them to do it. It was their decision. And so yeah, if you have complaints, directed at them, right? I mean, everyone wants to blame someone. I'm mad because someone thinks differently than me. Awesome guy says, have you thought about the Travis Scott concert? I mean, I don't know. I don't follow the news very closely because I'm always working, filming, driving. Obviously it's horrible that people go to a concert and get killed. That should not happen. I don't know enough to, I'm not gonna sit here and say I know whose fault it is or who should be sorry for what they did, but it's terrible. Jeff Johnson. I don't remember Jeff Johnson. Was he the guy at the very beginning of the first Tiger King? Robert Kurtz says Dr. Seuss teaches imagination and humor. I think it does. Softberry says Ghost always wanted Jacob and Asphyxia to have some kind of just friends. Are you talking about the lady from the Jekyll and Hyde Club? Oh. Yeah, there's been other similar incidents at other concerts where there's been tramplings. It sucks. It should not. It shouldn't happen. I don't know whose fault it is. I think people love to blame people. I think that's what people love to do. I mean, maybe it's clear. I don't know. Maybe if you read more about the story, maybe it's really clear whose fault it is, but I don't know. And I'm not going to pretend like I know that I do, that I know better and I would have done better and all that. BB said you have a good meetup in Forge. It was a great meetup. I think it was a perfect amount of people. I don't think anyone had to wait too terribly long, but we had people there all day. Tanner Villanova says, I just really want to take the time to say thank you for all you do, all your passion, dedication, hard work you put in your video, entertain my family and I. Thank you. Well, thank you. That's very nice. Aj Popham says 11 people died at a Who concert back in 1979. Yeah, so it happens every so often it happens. Not saying that that's okay. Not saying that's not something that doesn't need to be addressed, but it is, I don't know, for people that are a little older, this is something that's happened before. Isn't it kind of funny? I mean, I'm not calling anyone out, but like, why do people ask me what I think about this? What does it matter what I think about it? Like, who am I to criticize a rap concert? I don't know. Becklin says, did any of your ghosts follow you home after you visited the Afterlife Museum? No, I didn't. I didn't have any. I didn't feel anything evil come with me. My favorite roller coaster. What is my favorite roller coaster? I don't like anything that cool. I really like the Incredicoaster at Disney's California Adventure. That's a pretty smooth, fun. It's like just the right intensity, I think. Tim Knowles' favorite screen used vehicle. I really got excited about the Tommy Boy car that they had in storage in Branson. Getting Out in Life says, it's an interesting question. I guess they ask because we feel that we have a familiarity. I mean, it's fine. I'm just curious why someone would ask me my opinion on that. Like, my stupid opinion doesn't really matter, right? People keep saying, why am I in a car? I'm traveling. So I stopped to do my live stream. Bobby Davenport, your opinion wrestling, do you like Raw better or SmackDown? I stopped watching either. I don't watch Raw or SmackDown anymore. I got really just disinterested in it. It's just not very appealing. I don't like the way WWE tells stories these days. Where I'm at some sort of truck stop. I think AEW is the best show right now. I don't like all of it. Like, I think there's things I'd like to see them do differently. But just right now, they're just better. They're just better than WWE, in my opinion. And yes, Denise, WWE's getting rid of all their talent. This year alone, they've released 80 wrestlers. 80. That's crazy. Tim Knowles says, have you been to Six Flags Magic Mountain in California? I have. I have been. I went there for the first time this Halloween season. The ice is almost. I need the caffeine though. People talking about the Jekyll and Hyde Club. I think the Jekyll and Hyde Club closed down. I think. I could be wrong. Maybe not. Don't repeat that. I don't know if that's true. Or maybe it moved. I don't know. I'll have to check into that. I shouldn't have said that. Oh, meditate. We're gonna do meditation. Yeah, let's do meditation. Let's do it right now. I could honestly use some meditation. So let's see. You could be sitting in your car right now, just like me, but you're probably sitting in your house. But sit in a chair. There's something solid in front of you. You can feel the solidity of the object. Plant your feet on the floor and wiggle your toes and feel the carpet, or feel that socks, or feel the inside of your shoes, whatever is surrounding your feet. Just feel that as you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe in and out. As you wiggle those toes, breathe in and out. And now just think about your weight pressing up against the chair you're in, the weight of your body pushing down on the chair as you breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Think about the back of your head. Try not to let your mind drift, but just think about, put all your concentration on the back of your head. All your thoughts in the back of your head as you breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Now just think about your face, your eyes, your nose, your mouth, all that. Just put all your thought into how your face feels. A little scrunchy face. As you breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And then open your eyes slowly and just take in the world around you. Think back to your feet and how your feet are planted on the earth, and how the earth spreads out in a circular motion as the earth rotates through space. As you breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. I think I feel a little better. Do you guys feel better after that? Crimson Alchemist saying they're having a really crappy birthday and watching the live streams the highlight of your day. Well, I'm sorry your birthday didn't go as you wanted it. Happy birthday, though. Baby says, any Dixie Highway type trips planned in the future? I have an idea. I'm working on the execution of this idea. I don't know if it'll work, but I have an idea. Becca May. So it's my usual Taco Bell order. It's always something different now. It used to be 4 beef Mexi Melts. Because I love the Mexi Melts. My favorite fast food item of all time. But they got rid of the Mexi Melts. Now I don't know. I never know. I just start ordering things. Just random things. Bunch of gloop wrapped in tortillas. Okay, Jekyll and Hyde Club's still open. That's good. I don't know why I thought it closed. I thought someone might have said that in a live stream once. Well, guys, I know it's a little bit early right now, but I am on the road. I do need to drive a few more hours to get back home tonight. I did want to stop and do this live stream because I like to keep that schedule. But I think I'll be logging off here in just a few minutes. Hit me up. Leave a few more minutes. Hit me up and I'll answer as many questions as I can before I log off here. Mesa Bell says, did you have a fun time in the Amazing World, Dr. Seuss? I did. Bobby Davenport says, okay, be careful. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Becca May says, Mexican pizza was my fave. I love Mexican pizza. Grace says, any plans on new Etsy merch? Not at the moment. I was thinking about maybe trying to figure out a new pin, though. Christy Williams-Shaw, bye, safe travels, happy Thanksgiving. You too. Teal Lauren, take care. You as well. Joshua Jackson says, get home safe. Don't fall asleep at the wheel. I won't. I'll always be very careful about that. Jason's channel says, enjoy your live stream. Be safe out there. I will. Ben Sir says, Del Taco has Mexican pizza now. That's interesting. Crimson Alchemist says, good evening. Drive safe. Happy Thanksgiving. Joe Hart says, be safe. Drive and I. Shauna Lee says, speaking of New Hampshire, have you ever stopped by Canopy Lake Park? Yes, I did a video at Canopy Lake Park this summer. Susan Cox says, safe travels and a wonderful Thanksgiving. Well, thank you. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Tiffany Watt, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Rosemary Dunn says, thank you for your videos and happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Sebastian Perez asked if I ever been to Horizons at Epcot. I never got to ride Horizons. Jay Rams says, how's the weather in the area? It's really cold right here. Joshua Reblex's favorite town in Wisconsin. Wisconsin Dells has got a lot of fun things to do. Denise Boldia says, good night, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family and everyone else. Thank you. Scalacat says, take care, dude. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you. Josh M says, favorite Thanksgiving dish. Turkey's good. Karen Shearer, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Noah Manship says, Casey, Illinois, big thing, small town. I have a video there. Kevin Williams says, have you a great time and happy Thanksgiving. You too. Skate Alex says, have fun on the road. Becklin says, I wish there's a Del Taco in Fort Wayne. Joshua Literal says, be safe driving. God bless. Angie Banji says, happy Thanksgiving. Smoky Mountain Rider says, have a good time and a safe trip. Come back through East Side of Sea. I would glad to buy you lunch sometime. Take care. Joey's Amazing Things, happy Thanksgiving from WikiWatchy. Justin Jardine says, poop, it stinks. Yes, it does. Brian Ensler, bye Jacob, happy Thanksgiving family. Ida May Tools, safe travels and happy Thanksgiving. William Burrows, happy Thanksgiving. Tila Lauren, happy Thanksgiving. Still thinking about that dark ride. Joshua Jackson, what are your plans for Thanksgiving? I'm just planning on eating Thanksgiving at home. Mel says, happy Thanksgiving from Miami. Gregory Cox says, Taco Bell can make the cheese rolls in the Mexican melt. They do it for me all the time. I don't know. When I asked once, they said no. S. Vanoy says that rumors they're bringing back the Mexican pizza. Hope they do. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. And, yeah, hashtag Team Balto. Until next time, this one's